Welcome back to one of my podcasting. Let's talk about groundhogging. Yeah, there is an actual term of groundhogging. And story came out from Refinery 29. Let's go and talk about it. They said now, if you've been dating for a while with varying levels of success, chances you are feeling a little fatigued by it all. Dating is just as hard now in 2022, if not harder than it's ever been. They talk about the lockouts, the same old direct messaging dances, lingo, awkward hangs, the dreaded fix-ups. But the more we date, the more we figure out what it is we're looking for in a potential match or what we are not looking for. So now we have a reference to groundhogging, referring to the idea that people tend to go for the same type of person over and over again while expecting different results. They are absolutely correct, because I know for myself, that is exactly what I do. I always go for a certain type of woman, a certain look, a certain profile, and I don't go after anybody that's usually more out of my league. I usually go for girls that I feel like are approachable and would be, I think, will be able to get. And that was my biggest problem for a long time, as I tried to do that. But it doesn't work like that anymore. I shouldn't have done that in the first place, but I did put myself in that spot. I subjected myself to picking the wrong girl. But then again, it would be different if I had a girl that was feeling more like that. A girl approached me, and then I would be intrigued by the fact this beautiful girl is talking to me. That's not even the type that I normally chase, but this girl sought me on and approached me, and I'm like, here's my opportunity. And she's probably better than what I was looking for. Do you notice we get that a lot? And I think girls don't realize, you could approach. You can go ahead and shoot your shot. Because guys, we do like to shoot our shots, but we also try to go after girls we think we could approach with the least opportunity of rejection. Because I think that's what happens to me when I look at it. And I'm sure other guys feel the same way. So they're drawn to the people who fit their ideal type, date them, but end up feeling underwhelmed or experiencing the same old issues. And when things go sour, we're back on those apps, swiping the same profiles, the cycle resumes. Yeah. But then what I do is when I'm on a dating app or if I'm on a dating website, I'll go after the girls that are ideal. The groundhogging part is the beginning part. But then after that, I'll try girls that are outside my normal scope and see what happens. Options open. I believe in that. In the story, there's a new research from a global dating app called Inner Circle that reveals that 72% of its app users admit to having a type. And that's either, it could be 6 foot tall, blue-eyed engineer. Daters know exactly what they want before they even start looking. But that's also online dating. I mean, sometimes you just go out and you see somebody and you just find somebody that just catches your fancy. But online dating is very much like that. The more people you meet, they say, the more you learn about what's out there and what's right for you. We've all had the young, naive crush. We're very grateful didn't work out. Now imagine if you didn't have that perspective. So how do you break the cycle? They say, well, the idea is that you don't shove all the things you enjoy the person you're seeing as part of the fun. But we shouldn't try to waste time getting to know every person we interact with or go on dates with people we know for whatever reason that we're not fundamentally a match with. But if our current situations aren't working for us, perhaps it's time to look inward in the ways we may be sabotaging our chances to meet great people. Well, in this story, we should say to ourselves, yeah, we should be going after better females or better males if you're on the other side. That we should try to go past outside our league. But we're so caught up in the fact that if we want somebody that's beautiful or somebody that's just of an intellectual quotient that we don't feel like we could approach, better off we just go ahead and just take the hit, take the rejection, and move on. I'm at the point where I just don't worry about it anymore. Plus, I'm just waiting for body language to approach 4. If I have a girl that at least gives me a smile and gives me a nice look, then I can go back and say something immediately as that look happens, because you only going to have about 3 seconds or so to try to shoot that shot before it becomes too late. It becomes rehearsed, scripted, and then you lose out. And then the probability of that going to work well will then just drop. So that's kind of the things I work out on that. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching if you're watching on YouTube, and I'll talk to you next time.